$9.95 hair care and up to 68% off Hot Tools. This sale is too good to miss, and we're actually going to use a tool I haven't used in probably over a year today, because I was looking at the sale list and it's literally under $40. So it's called the Levite straightening brush, and it's exactly what it sounds like. It is a brush that straightens your hair. I'm going in with some Thermal Magique heat protectant. It's a heat protectant and a humidity tamer, so if you do live somewhere humid and you need something that's going to help protect your hair, definitely go with Thermal Magique. It's not in the $9.95, but it is on sale. If you want a heat protectant that's in the $9.95, grab the Rival Heat Shield. I believe that one is included. Anyways, I am going to show you kind of a fun way to use the Levite to create more than just straightness. So it is very easy to use. If you are someone that goes to bed with wet hair or wakes up with like frizzy, crazy hair, this brush is a must-have. You can run through your hair in, I'm not exaggerating, 5 minutes. And I just turned it on, but all you're going to do is you're going to push your hair. Obviously, I just put this heat protectant on. You're going to push your hair into the tool and simply glide it through. And that's it. Obviously, it's still warming up, and you can straighten. It has the negative ion technology to add shine, sleekness, smoothness, all of that. And you can also use this to add some shape. So it actually is versatile. Most people just use it as a straightening brush, but I've tried this and it looks so pretty, so I want to show it to you. This also makes a really great gift. So if you have like a tween girl, you know, she wants to straighten her hair, but you're a little bit nervous, or even a teen girl or someone going off to college, this is the perfect gift, you guys. It has very, very minimal exposed heat. The only part of the tool that gets hot is this flat plate in the back here. And so the bristles are cool tip. It is, the back just gets warm. It doesn't get hot. It has the adjustable heat temp, and it's easy peasy to use. That's what I love about it, is it is so easy. If they can brush their hair, they can use this, because all they have to do is put their hair in. Let me find like a frizzy spot. Does anybody else have one side of their hair that they swear is like nicer than the other side? Like this side of my hair grows better. It gets longer. It doesn't have nearly as many split ends. And then this one gets like frizzy. It breaks off. It doesn't really grow. It just makes no sense to me. I'm like, how are we not the same when we're on the same head? But anyways, let me show it to you as a straightening brush, and then I'll show you my kind of fun way to use it. To add a little bit of shape. But here, let's take this frizzy spot, and you can do pretty good sections, but just go smaller if you want it to be super defined. But you're basically just going to push that hair into the back of the brush, the hot plate, and then you're just going to slowly brush through the hair, just like you would when you normally brush your hair. And look at that. I think I still have a little bit protecting it in, but I'm going to show you how I like to do it. Basically the same thing, but adding a little bit of shape. But anyways, I just think this is so perfect if you have a girl that is new to doing her hair and she needs something easy that's going to work. This is such a perfect tool for that. So what I like to do is I push my hair through, just like if I was going to straighten it, but I'm going to kind of turn the brush. So I'm going to turn it so that my hair is on the edge of this. And I'm going to kind of let it curve like that. I'm also going to save myself the trouble and brush through my hair first. I actually blow dried my hair right before I got on here. And I never use a brush or anything when I'm blow drying, so I definitely think I have a few tangles. But basically I'm going to push my hair through. I want to make sure it gets to that hot plate. And then I'm going to kind of turn the brush and kind of like help give it a little bit of curve and a little bit of shape, instead of just going straight and flat, which will just give you straight, sleek hair. Obviously that's great too, but there is versatility here. It's going to add shine. It's going to leave your hair soft, sleek. Any split ends or frizz or anything like that that you've got going on, nothing to be ashamed of. Me too. They are just going to be super smooth, and no one's even going to know they're there. Around the face, again, we're going to kind of push that hair through, and then I'm just going to curve and kind of let it take that shape. Because my hair is hot when it's on the flat plate, it kind of has enough heat to add a little bit of that curve as I'm styling. Does that make sense? And then I'm just going to let it cool in that position. And we'll touch up at the end, add some texturizing spray or hairspray or whatever we need. But again, I'm just going to kind of curve that hair towards my face just to give that more like kind of a blowout look almost. And like curve that hair underneath. It has enough heat from the hot plate. As long as I curve it right away while it's still hot, it has enough to take that shape. So see how it's got that curve? It's similar, like basically the same thing as like how a flat iron curl works. And can you see how fast it is? Like, I wish I had some tips, but it's as easy to use as a brush. So if you want to straighten your hair, just go straight out, straight down, don't add any curve. If you want to add the curve, just kind of wrap the hair around the one corner of the brush, whichever direction you want to go. So if that's towards your face, away from your face, whatever you choose. This is only to be used on dry hair, so do not use it if your hair is wet or anything like that. It is, like I said, if you have a tween that likes to shower and go to bed with wet hair, she's running late every morning, this is something she could run through her hair in 5 minutes and she's going to be done. You know what I mean? It's going to be straight, it's going to be sleek, shiny, brushed through, all of the above. And it does have the adjustable heat temp, so I know I have really fine hair and it totally works for that. But if you have a different hair type, it totally works for that as well. And you can kind of turn it up and down based on like how dirty your hair is, how much heat you're needing that day, how crazy your hair is. And like I said, under 40 bucks right now. So this is such a good gift and deal. And it's just so easy. Like, I don't know, my hair is just, I have some split ends. It's kind of like a blah, you know? And most of my hairs have like no shape. So I love that I can smooth and no heat. That's big for someone like me. I can add that shape and also smooth my hair at the same time. Get rid of any of the, obviously it's not actually getting rid of our split ends, but smoothing them out, right? Making them look sleek. I swear, and tell me you guys if you feel the same way, because I know this like doesn't make sense and shouldn't be the case, but when I straighten my hair, use a hot brush, use a hot tool. Good morning, Melinda. How are you? I lose less hair and have less breakage than when I just let it air dry. And I get that like heat's not good for your hair or whatever, but I'm like, I swear by just like making it sleek and getting rid of that frizz and those split ends. I'm gonna brush through this and go over it one more time. I put an oil in my hair this morning and I think I went a little overzealous, which is quite easy to do on fine hair, but we're just gonna brush through it and go over it one more time. And then the finishing products I think are gonna be what's really gonna seal this into place. Anyways, I feel like if I just let my hair air dry, I have way more breakage, way more shedding. And by the way, I know this is like not good advice, but I'm just saying from like personal experience, does anyone else feel that way? Versus if you curl your hair or like fix it or whatever and just get rid, like smooth out the split ends and you use the heat on it. I swear I have like I don't lose any hair. Zero breakage, it looks smooth. I know I still have split ends, but like you can't tell. And they're not like breaking more. It's so weird. Again, just kind of curving towards that face. Making sure this is nice and smooth. Not the earring. I'm great hanging out at the lake this weekend. Oh my gosh, that sounds perfect. I hope you have the best time. Kind of adding a little bit of volume here by the ear and like on my face framing pieces. Making sure all my hair is on the same page. And then we'll do some finishing products, but make sure you guys check out the 995 Hair Care. All 3 dry shampoos are on there. My favorite texturizing spray. a couple different shampoos and conditioners, some really great masks, just some really, really good deals. And as much as we love the 995 hair care, so does everybody else. And so it does tend to have a lot of sellouts and things that go out of stock because the really popular items people love to stock up on, which same. So just make sure if you are needing some refills or you've been wanting to try some hair care, don't wait to jump on and check those out because those seem to be the thing that goes the fastest. Okay, so here's kind of our start. I'm going to go ahead and turn this off. It heats up in under a minute. So again, another thing reiterating just how fast it is. Both the Move It Dry Texture Spray and all 3 dry shampoos are included in the 995. I just washed my hair this morning, so I'm going to go ahead and just go with the Move It Texture Spray. I love this texture spray because it doesn't dry my hair out, but it adds like a ton of volume, lift, texture. And yeah, I just feel like it doesn't weigh my hair down, which anyone who has fine hair kind of gets that. The hair gets weighed down easily. And it just adds some texture and fullness. A dry shampoo would also work for this, so if you just want one or the other and you want to go for a dry shampoo, you could totally go with that. I'm just going to do the texture spray today. If you want to just keep it sleek and not having texture, you could go with maybe some Style Secure or like, what's it called? The oil we always use. Marula oil. But yeah, there's kind of our finished look. I mostly wanted the texture spray to just help with a little bit more like volume and fullness. Love the shape. I love how like sleek and smooth it is. If you want to use Style Secure, you basically just do a light spritz and then you're gonna push down any flyaways. Style Secure smells so good. But here's our kind of shape, and yeah, I love it. Anyways, great tool if you want something quick and easy. You can add this kind of shape to your hair if you want. If you just want it straight, again, just glide through the hair straight out, straight down. Super simple, and it's going to straighten your hair. The only hot spot is this plate in the back. So make sure you push your hair through the tool and then brush it through, because if you just kind of brush, like say on the tips of the bristles are cool tips. So that's so that you don't have to worry about burning yourself. Push the hair into this back and then gently brush through the hair. And that's how you're going to get it straight and sleek. All of that. It's so easy. And anyway, it's under $40. So if you need a good like off to college present, graduation present, birthday present, this is good for everybody. Or if you just need something simple yourself that you can run through your hair, feel a little bit better before you go drop your kids off at school or go to work or whatever, this is perfect for that. It's nothing like crazy or anything. It's just easy, simple, and I love that kind of stuff. So yeah, anyways, thanks Melinda. I hope you guys have a great weekend. Here's our final look. This is the Levite. There is a couple of hot brushes in the tool sale, so definitely go check all of those out. And also, I'm dropping everything today on our makeup live and our hair live. Also, be sure to check the $9.95 hair care. Like I said, all 3 dry shampoos, Rival Heat Shield, Move It Texture Spray, a couple different hair masks. Let's see what else. Shampoos and conditioners. Tons of really, really good stuff in the $9.95 hair care sale. So take advantage for sure. And yeah, if you guys have any questions, let me know. Otherwise, I will see you girls tomorrow. Bye, guys.